essentially, it's a way to kind of tell people that are coming from other ecosystems that you can do the same thing that you want to do on Ethereum or other layer twos. You can do it on Bitcoin as well. Um, but yeah, at Hero, we build Bitcoin dev tools for layer two ecosystems, mainly for stacks. Um, we try to make our dev tools as easy as possible for developers, new developers to come in and start building whatever they want to on Stacks. Just a little bit about Stacks as well. Stacks is a layer two ecosystem and network built on top of Bitcoin. So there are many facets of Stacks that touch the Bitcoin main chain. One being through our proof of transfer consensus, another being through our mining, um, another one being through our Clarity smart contracts. So Clarity smart contracts, they can also read Bitcoin state. Um, and then, like I mentioned before, SBTC, which is a wrapped Bitcoin flavor on Stacks, that also has relevance to the Bitcoin main chain as well. So there's many different facets of the Stacks chain that touches Bitcoin. Um, but yeah, that's kind of like essentially in a nutshell as to how the relationship between Stacks and Bitcoin um, is relevant. So our tools at a glance, here on the slide, we have five main tools, one being the Hero platform, the other being Clarinet, Stacks and Ordinal's APIs, Stacks.js, and the Explorers. So we'll go through it one by one. So for the Hero platform is our cloud-hosted developer environment. You can think of it as similar to Remix for the Ethereum space. You can build smart contracts, you can deploy them, you can create a chain hook, or you can even create alerts on your contracts after you deploy them to mainnet. You can set up your own API key for using our APIs if you want to go over certain limits. But yeah, essentially, this platform is meant for developers to kind of like be their Swiss Army knife for building on Stacks. So anything that is related to building on Stacks, you can do it with the Hero platform. But if you don't want to use a cloud-hosted environment, you can also build locally too with Clarinet. So Clarinet is our CLI and Clarity Smart Contract development framework, where it allows you to, build smart contracts, um, write unit tests, use a local DevNet or mocknet environment. It comes with a Clarity REPL for you to kind of have fast iteration on your contracts. Um, you can also deploy from Clarinet too. So Clarinet essentially is any of the smart contract building that you do on the platform. Underneath the hood of that is Clarinet. So any project that you have in platform is using Clarinet in the back end, but it's cloud hosted. So, but with Clarinet, you can use it locally too. Um, and yeah, in terms of using Clarinet locally or on the platform, that's kind of up to your preference, depending on if you're more familiar with or if you're more comfortable with using your local IDE. Um, then you can also use Clarinet with it. But if you are comfortable with using a web editor, you can also use Platform in those cases. So Stacks in the Ordinals API. Yep. So these are our um, API endpoints that we host and that we serve that powers basically almost a lot of applications and entities in this ecosystem. So that ranges from wallets, exchanges, DeFi applications, coin aggregators, and whatnot. They are using a REST API interface, so it's very easy to use. If you're using JavaScript, for example, the Ordinals API, it's the same thing too. So the Ordinals API on the back end, we're using another technology that we have called Chainhook, but in this case, it's called OrdHook. It's essentially an indexer for Ordinals. And this API hosts that data uh, on our databases so that you can fetch and retrieve information quickly. using also REST API endpoints. Stacks.js, this is our JavaScript library, which essentially helps you to connect your front-end application to the smart contract or to the Stacks blockchain. So when it comes to connecting your wallet uh, to your application or creating transactions or deploying contracts or even creating a wallet itself, all of that is done through our Stacks.js libraries. So Stacks.js itself is a monorepo. It's broken up into a few different modular libraries, such as handling transactions, dealing with authentication, dealing with stacking, storage, BNS, and so on and so forth. So it's TypeScript TypeScript ready as well, so you can use it in your TypeScript files. But yeah, essentially the uh, main interface for connecting your application to your smart contracts is by using Stacks.js.